So you never caught two bodies in one day.
She asking so much questions, got me thinking she the paparazzi, ayy. Got me thinking she the paparazzi, ayy. Got me thinking she the paparazzi, ayy. Yeah. She asking so much questions, got me thinking she the paparazzi, ayy. Got me thinking she the paparazzi, ayy.
Your YouTube, what's good? It's the boy, Christmas Poppy, back with another video, and this one I promise you is a banger, banger. So today I'm here with y'all. You feel me? I got a surprise guest for y'all. I ain't going. I got a surprise guest for y'all. But if you new to this channel, before we even get started, if you new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, share, repost right now. Before we even get started, I promise you this is gonna be a video you wanna see. So smash that like button for me right now. Right now, smash that like button. Alright, you feel me? Turn on your post notifications to stay in tune with the boy, to keep up, to know when I drop these bangers. Comment below, please leave something nice. Let me know you fuck with the boy, you fuck with the boy, you fuck with the boy, you fuck with the boy. Yeah. Alright, so introducing my best friend, you feel me? Ricky Bang, aka
Christian San Juan. You can follow me on IG, Csjayy.
Yes sir, go tune in. I'll put up his IG on the screen for y'all so y'all can go follow. Sleeve boys, stop playing with him. You see this?
Stop playing.
You see the sleeves? Stop
I
playing.
have no idea what's about to happen. He hit me up.
Stop playing with the boys.
He hit me up. He was like, "Yo, let's make a video." Blah blah blah. I was like, "All right, let's do it." I was like, "But we gotta drink," and that's what I'm doing. Say let's.
Yes sir.
Aha, established 1999. If you guys don't know me, I actually was in a. Did you ever post that video up on YouTube?
Yes, if you scroll all the way down on my YouTube, you'll see our turn on, turn offs vids. Alright. I did that when we probably had like 50 subscribers. It's at like 400 views. So imagine I did it now. Y'all would definitely go tune into that. So
Facts.
Make sure y'all go check that out. You feel me? Because he's back on my channel. You'll see it's before the sleeves. It's before the sleeves. I had like a half sleeve maybe. He had nothing. You feel me? Now we sleeve gang, you feel me? We glowed up.
Don't worry, this other one's coming soon. You
We glowed up. Yo, if you watching this and you drinking right now, take a shot with me. Right? Take a shot with us. You feel me? Take a shot with the boy. Yes, sir. But you feel me? You got anything to say right now?
No, I'm actually nervous.
Nervous? I don't know this man to be nervous. Don't let him gas y'all. But knowing who you are and who I got on my channel right now, today we gonna talk about toxicity levels. Toxicity levels. We gonna talk about toxicity. Look that up. It is not a word. It is a word. I promise you it's a word.
Ladies, I am not toxic.
This man has shades on and it's... What time is it?
I think it's like about to be 12.
What? I think it's 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m. That's how you know. See? Toxicity levels.
I don't know.
That boy got shades on. Let's lit.
Keeping it. Keep the shades on.
You gonna take the shades on? Alright, copy.
Them on.
So my first question is
low.
My first question for you. What's a toxic sign to you? When someone is toxic, whether it's a girl that you're about to talk to, or maybe you might be giving off when you start talking to a girl, what's a toxic sign?
Alright. It's a good question because you know me very, very well.
Yes, sir.
So one toxic sign that I've noticed from females, Every time they're about, or like every time they're about to get rid of their like ex-boyfriend slash boyfriend, because they're always on and off with them. That's always a thing. Like every time, it's always literally a thing.
So if she's on and off with her boyfriend, she's toxic.
She's never like, she's not completely finished with them. Like she like, cause they have like a past. They have like a big past together. So like, meaning like whether it's that she lost her virginity or that she's experienced like almost everything, anything and almost everything together. You know, just like things like that, like first meetings, like with the family.
They've been through a lot.
Yeah, like exactly.
They've been through a lot.
So when that comes into play, when that boyfriend does a douchebag thing and they break up because of that douchebag thing, and she's not ready to get into another relationship, but she starts showing signs of like how she could be in a relationship.
Okay.
So that could fuck with a guy's head. Sorry for
So you
cursing.
think that's a sign of being toxic?
Yes, because what happens is she shows signs to a guy that she's obviously interested in, but
she can't leave.
She can't leave that alone.
Yeah.
But she's interested in that other guy because it shows comfort. It shows something similar to home, similar to what she's used to.
The good vibes, something that, you know, it's something fresh, but it reminds her of the good vibes, not what's going on right now, you know, not the toxic stuff. But that's a toxic sign from a girl. So you don't, no girls, I'm not going to say you don't want, I'm just going to say a girl who's still in contact with her ex, but single, is toxic. That's a toxic sign.
That's a toxic sign.
Alright, that's a toxic sign.
And apparently those are the ones I like.
Toxicity levels. That's why I'm talking to him about toxicity levels. You dig? Sheesh, we're at 7 minutes already. That's what I like. Alright, so what's another toxic sign to you though? What's another
toxic sign?
Yeah, that a girl has shown you. Or that you have shown. What's another toxic sign?
That I've shown?
Yeah.
Something that's like really similar into like a lot of toxic things is when you, let's say, alright, it could be male or female. You're talking to somebody, again, male or female, doesn't matter who, and like, let's say you're talking to them all day, all night. You know their past, you have an idea, but you just want to be naive to the fact that they actually have this person in the past, like their ex, and you're talking to them all day, and then all of a sudden they just go. They just disappear.
Don't answer you.
Disappear.
And then when they hit you back up, what do they say?
Not saying, wait, before we talk about that, not saying that like, it could happen both either guy or girl. You know what I mean? Because I've done it and it's been done to me.
Right.
I guess that's one big sign, because you know their past and you know that they're not over them, but you just want to be naive to the fact that that's actually happening. So
that they're actually still in contact, you're saying?
Still in contact, yeah.
So that's a
toxic sign.
Right, so a toxic sign is her not answering her phone for hours.
Checking in, feeling, alright, that's another, so I'm sorry to cut you off again.
Okay.
So now because we're talking about other toxic signs.
Toxicity levels.
I started getting into the past. We're not talking about that.
Heard the boy. Heard the boy.
Another toxic sign is there is a difference between checking in, like wanting to check in, and having to check in. You guys feel that? Feeling like you have to, because you want to avoid like arguments and stuff like that. I don't do that. I used to. I don't do that no more. No.
So that's a sign of being toxic. If you want to check in versus feeling like you have to check in, like obligated to.
Yeah, we don't. That's one thing we don't do.
There should be no obligations in relationship. No obligations. I feel like no obligations, no expectations. You know, once expectations take place, then stuff starts to begin toxic. Like, oh, I expect you to text me at this time. Oh, I expect you to fall asleep with me on FaceTime at this time. No,
like, it becomes routine. It can't be routine. It can't be routine. Exactly. Once it becomes routine, it's not. I'm not saying it's toxic. It can become toxic because that person can become used to it. Oh, 3 o'clock he's texting me here. 3:30 he's texting me. Boom, 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 boom. And you don't want that because it becomes a routine. And when it becomes a routine, it fucks with your head. It messes with your head. Expectations
of, oh, alright, like he's gonna call me at this time. Oh, exactly. we always end the night speaking on FaceTime. No, those can be toxic signs. You know, I'm not saying they're bad, but I'm just saying they're definitely a toxic sign. Like, that's not something that you want to be the norm. You want it to be how it was when y'all started liking each other. Because when you start liking each other is when you, oh yeah, I don't have to call her, but I want to call her. You know, versus when you're in a relationship, it's like, I have to call her. We do this every night. No, you gotta keep it. You know, that's how you keep things fresh. Just remember how it was when y'all talked to each other. You know, it was a want, not an obligation.
So this is another thing too. Like, if you want to keep this thing or whoever you have, don't forget your friends. Keep your friends around. Like, your friends
are gonna be there for you. They were there before you started talking to that person. They're gonna be there for you after. So also, if you're talking to someone, don't be naive to think like they cut their friends off for you, blah blah. No, because their friends are gonna be the first ones there for them when they stop talking to you. You know, your friends are always gonna be there,
and it's always gonna be vice versa. Like, it's, let's say like oh, they start like kind of neglecting their friends for their significant other. Nah, it can never be like that. You have to have balance. Like, there always has to be balance. Whether it, like, let's say when it becomes a little bit more serious, okay, I understand that maybe you want to hang out with them every day, but try to make it a thing during the weekend. Like, all right, I'll hang out with you a little bit during this time, but I'm gonna hang out with my friends a little bit during this time. Or maybe I'll hang out with my friends a little bit during this time, and I hang out with you a little bit more during this time. But another plus sign is if you can actually be brought around my friends or her friends. That is a really big plus. So every girl I've ever talked to, or every girl I ever brought around my friends, I made sure that they were friendly enough and that they were cool enough to bring them around, or if I can have them around my friends. Because
so you're saying a toxic sign is a female not being able to bring around her bae or dude that she talks to her friends, and a female not being able to bring around a guy she talks to, or you know, is next up on the list to her friends.
Yeah, exactly.
That's toxic. So you think as your significant other should get along with your friends, like they should be able to.
Yeah, because
so if that doesn't happen, it can't work.
No, it's never gonna work, or it's just gonna be really hard for it to work. Because think about it, those are your friends, those are your immediate friends, those are people you hang out with on a daily. Like, you hang out with them, and then all of a sudden, like, boom.
Would you say it means more to girls that relationship is okay, or more to guys that a relationship's okay? Or
I think no, for sure even Think
so
about.
you couldn't mess with a girl if your bros weren't okay with it?
No, couldn't at all, at all.
Comment below how y'all feel about that. Comment below how y'all feel about that. If you're a girl and you feel like your girlfriends don't have to get along with your guy or your bae, comment below. Let us know.
The moment you
feel
can't
like
get along with my friends, it's over.
If you're a guy and you feel like you can last with a girl who doesn't get along with your guy friends, or maybe not so get along, but isn't the most liked by your guy friends, but y'all can still last, comment below. If y'all have a difference in opinion, comment below. We're here just to spark the conversation, spark the point of view. We're here for y'all opinions as well. Like, we're open to all. Like, this is just a conversation.
We can always expand onto this to like another video as well.
100%.
What's another question you have for me?
Wow. So those are signs of being toxic, though, for you.
Yeah. There's other.
All right. So
I mean, there's other stuff too.
Nah,
but again,
right.
I don't want to.
We could leave that. We could leave that. We'll leave that for part 2. All right. If you're just joining us now, hit that subscribe button. You feel me? Turn on those post notifications and stay in tune with the boy to keep up. You dig? Like, comment, share, repost. Also, Csjayy on Instagram. I'll put his Instagram below for y'all right there, so y'all can see it. You feel me? Follow him. Go show love. Follow me on all social media as well. Alright, so being that you're on this for toxicity levels, what's the most toxic thing you've ever done? You personally.
I gotta
What's
sip.
the most toxic thing you
sip.
ever done?
Alright.
I'm gonna sip 2.
I'm gonna say the name. So, actually, I was in a very, very, very toxic thing about.
Why toxic?
Why? Almost exactly to what I was saying before.
Oh wow, okay. So what's the most toxic thing you've ever done then?
Wait,
Your part.
you told me a toxic story, right? Didn't you just say that?
I told you a toxic story?
You told
No, I
me
said,
to-
what's the most toxic thing you've ever done?
I was about to tell you that.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so
Let's get to it.
most toxic thing I ever done. I was dating this girl.
Dating? Like what? What do you mean dating? Like you were seeing this girl?
Yeah.
Or
on the regular.
okay.
Her name. Unfortunately, I went on a double date, right? But because this was so toxic, and because I was being really naive for the first time ever, I finally like kind of like slapped myself into it, and I was like, yo, she's doing me so dirty, I don't really care. Like, I'm gonna talk to whoever I want to. So I started talking to this other girl. But anyway, I didn't take her that serious because I want. And all of a sudden, she hits me with like, oh, let's go on a date. And I'm like, all right, cool, let's go out. Like, she was like, oh, our friend is talking to this other dude. Let's all 4 of us go out. At the time, I was also talking. All of a sudden, I was like, all right, cool, like I'm down, whatever. But I was balancing them both out. We went to this place called Mama Juana in Patterson. Very great place, definitely check it out. And we were smoking hookah, had a dinner, bought a couple drinks, 2 tree shots. And you know, we had a great time. It was around Christmas time. I had her Christmas gifts in my trunk. She was talking about these shoes forever.
Oh, so you pay attention?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I do. So I wound up buying these shoes. I found these shoes. It took me forever to find these because they were sold out everywhere. Anyway, found them, bought them, got it for her for Christmas plus more, but it was just early Christmas gift because we were on and off consistently. So as I'm giving her the gift, she was a little drunk because we drank a lot that night, and we were at her house, and her was helping me take care of her. And as I gave her her gift, she's like, oh, how are you getting home? And I was like, shit, I don't know. So I text the girl and
toxicity level.
I was like, yo.
Wait.
That's my dog. That's my dog.
Hey, stop playing.
Stop playing with the boys.
Stop playing with the kids.
Yeah.
So as I was texting her, I was like, yo, I need a ride. Are you around? She was like, yeah, I'm here. She was like, yeah, I'm in like the town over. And I was like, all right, cool. Can you pick me up? She's like, yeah, I got you. So she picked me up. As she's driving to my house, mind you, this girl drove a Hummer. I was like, fuck. Sister was like, oh, who's getting you? I was like, an Uber. A Hummer pulled up to the front of the house. And and as like I told them my Uber was coming or was here or was there at the moment, they were like, oh, what is that? And I was like, oh, that's my Uber. They were like, a Hummer? And I was like, yeah. So all of a sudden the girl I was talking to, sister, was like, yo, you want me to walk into your car? I was like, nah, I'm good. Just take care of your sister, make sure she gets some water. I'll walk to the car. I gave her sister a kiss. And
kiss her. Alright, a kiss.
A kiss. On the cheek. On the cheek. And we kept going, and so I kept going to the car. I got to the car and then I gave my Uber driver a kiss.
No, you fucking did it! Oh!
On the cheek.
Uber driver, hey.
And she took me home.
Hey.
And she gave me a 5-star rating. And that was it. That was my talk story. And I continued to talk to that girl the day after. And gave her a Christmas gift.
So you never caught, and you gave her a Christmas gift.
Yeah.
So you never caught 2 bodies in one day.
We got his ass now. We got his ass now.
That right there is why I'm the most underrated YouTuber. You dig? You feel me? You can't do this with me. Alright. So last question. You feel me? Last question. What's the most toxic thing that's ever happened to you? That you like, that you think you're aware of, that you know you feel was the most toxic?
Alright, basically that same situation that I was in. That same girl, she wound up breaking up with him and then like still being in love with him and like going back and forth. So she was still like having sex with this guy, was still talking to me, and like this girl wound up going on Tinder, started talking to some other dude.
Just giving you total mixed signals.
Yeah,
that's the most toxic thing
total
that's
mixed
ever
signals
happened to you.
Total mixed signals.
That's the most toxic thing that's ever happened to you, though.
Yeah.
A girl just giving you mixed signals with messing with different dudes.
Yeah.
So basically, 100%. you were a side, you were a hub.
Yeah, I was
Instead
a side.
of you being.
I was the side, and I was
that's
being
the
naive.
most toxic thing.
I was being naive, 100%.
Gentlemen.
Not me no more. Not me no more.
Ladies, don't be naive. Everyone, people in general, do not be naive. I just want to thank, you feel me, my best friend, Christian, aka
Csjayy.
That's his Instagram, but Christian, aka
Ricky
Banks.
Haha.
Sleeve boys, yes sir.
Stop playing with the boys.
You did. That's all I got for y'all today. You feel me? Enough of my best friend, you feel me? If y'all want to find out more about mine, then you just got to do mine another time. Yeah.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.
Yes, share and repost. Turn on your post notifications to stay in tune with the boy. Join the Poppy Bus Smile. We going up this year. I promise you. I'm gonna have 1,000 subs by the full time. You feel me? Give me the 600 subs. We almost have 500. I want 600 right now. You feel what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button. You did. But you feel me? Sleeve boys, stop playing with the boys, and we got a blast.
Woo! She got the fatty, she let me grab it. Light skin, pretty bitty nigga causing havoc. She love my fashion, she feel the fabric. Niggas broke and they hating, that's so tragic. She got the fatty,